Hey guys, Hank here. Many of my followers, they've requested a little DIY home improvement project. So today we're here and we're gonna give the fans what they want. So please sit back, relax. Welcome to DIY Hank. All right, guys. So what we're doing is replacing a fill valve in the toilet. In order to remove the old fill valve, you're going to have to get down and dirty. And you're going to actually have to remove the tank in order to get to the seals. I'm going to show you a little bit here. We've removed the tank. We're going to remove the seals. I'm going to just fast forward, take it all out, show you how to replace. We'll be back. So you can put that thingy in there and screw it from the bottom. Put the tank back on, screw those back in. Yeah, we'll get back to you. So we're at this point. We've put the tank back on. We've put the fill valve in, as you can see. The next thing we're going to do is install handle to flushing mechanism. So give me a second and we'll get situated and we'll do this. All right, so we're at this point. We are going to install the rubber seal that goes down from the flush mechanism. As you can see, what we're going to do, we're going to slide this over this part so it sits here. We're going to take up the space with this cam. Then we have this cool rubber gasket. Slide the rubber gasket all the way down so that it sits nice and tight on the top. Then we're gonna seal it off with a zip tie. All right, Hank's back. Next thing we need to do is get the upper housing onto that lower piece where we just attached that valve. So this piece just kind of sits right in there and twists into place. In and twisted, and you just keep twisting until you get it to the space where you want it to sit. All right, so a couple thousand of you out there watching this, you probably are wondering, all right, when's he going to wrap this thing up? He's been dragging it on. Now, I know you're really not thinking that because you want to see more of Hank. But what we're going to do next, we need to install the handle. This handle, because of what we're doing water saving. Good, save the planet. It's two-part, so can't just reuse the old handle. So we're going to put that in. Literally, very simple. Put it in, but just remember, as she goes in, when she sits there, because it's a handle, it's going to spin the opposite way when you go to tighten her down. All right, guys. So the last part we're going to do, we got to get the handle assembly on, and it just kind of fits in and gets tight. Make sure everything's tight there. We're going to come in. We're going to turn the water back. Oh, yeah, we almost forgot to put the water, tighten the water back on. So once that is back up, you know, make sure that it's nice and tight up there. Once that's nice and tight, go ahead and turn the water back on. And we did something wrong. Figured it out. We didn't do anything wrong. But if you look down here, there's this stopper valve. It kind of keeps everything in the don't fill up position. Got to make sure that that comes down. Water comes back in. And as she fills up, that float valve will stop it. We'll give a demonstration in just a minute, show you how the magic really happens. All right, fellow Hank and Hankettes, we are filling up the bowl here. We're gonna show you a demonstration of how she flushes. Go flush. And that right there is how you DIY Hank.